This conference will now be recorded.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I want to start by saying that we don't have a full board tonight. If anyone here would like to consider coming back, we can continue your case if you think that more people would give you more opportunity to get more yes votes or, but you can rest assured that the three of us that are sitting here, we will listen and we will take in all the information. So, but it is your, for your knowledge that, some people like having a full board here, gives them more votes back and forth. So that is up to you, but whatever you want to do, we'll be more than happy to accommodate you. Okay? All right. So can we start with the chicken?
Would you mind or? Okay,
mean-
because you, okay.
Oh, yes, it will be.
Yeah,
All we have to do is just make sure that, that everything is by the zoning and, okay? All right, so let's start with them.
That microphone will take you right up.
okay.
What did I do? Oh, here it is. Okay, can we start with,
Go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say the ZBA case 26-11 for the special exception to have chickens. Is he ready? And his name is Noel? Noel. Good evening, Noel.
Hi.
You want to tell us what it is you would like to do?
Well, we'd like to continue to have our chickens at our house.
Okay,
They're
Step up to the mic.
just, basically pets, we do eat their eggs and everything, but, we don't use them for meat or anything like that. We keep them as pets and take care of them. And
okay,
They're in a medium residential zone
yes.
and they're not allowed.
You're not allowed.
They're not allowed or they're allowed by special exception?
By special exception.
Exception.
All right, and as far as the layout, do you have them situated as far as living quarters and
yeah,
things?
I do have a little map that my wife drew. She expected to be here tonight, but she's a teacher at Winnisquam Middle School and they're having a function tonight.
Okay,
Should I present this to you folks or?
I think they have the
We have
map.
Oh,
They-
okay.
They have it. And they also have the picture.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, great.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a letter that my wife wrote and a letter from my abutting neighbor, Mrs. Tupin. I could read if you want.
I believe we have the letter that your wife
Yes.
wrote.
yes, we do.
Yep.
It's in our packet.
I don't have that letter.
Okay, you want to go over, I noticed there's a letter in here from your wife. Just go over what it is that you as a family,
I don't have a letter. Handwritten letter?
handwritten, like, here, I think I may have an extra copy.
Thank you, my dear. Yep. Yes, I do.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we, care for our hens. We, treat them as part of the family. They stay in our yard all the time. We do pay attention to that. We only let them out of their coops when we're home. There's different things you can do, like animal psychology, to teach them to stay close to their coop. And we've used those sort of techniques. They eat ticks in our yard, which is really great for us. We notice, since we've had the chickens, we have much less occurrence of ticks.
Yep.
We had a rooster, but we did end up rehoming him. So he's not on our property anymore. He's wherever my wife was able to send him to.
Okay. So you don't want any more roosters in the future.
No, right. Yeah. I mean, if we get a rooster, we'll just rehome it as soon as we realize it's a rooster. Cause you don't really know until they're fully mature.
Right. And I noticed in here you have the little hen house there where they kept, and you protect them from the wildlife.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the coops are very sturdy. A few years back, we did have a bear come through the yard, and there's not much that's going to keep a bear out. But I repaired the coops, and there hasn't been any bears since then. That was, maybe 10 years ago.
Yep.
They fenced in?
One coop does have like a enclosed run, and the others don't have fences. But we don't let them all out at once.
And your neighbors, are they okay with your having chickens?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, one of our neighbors even wrote a letter here,
Okay.
saying that she doesn't have a problem with it. It's the neighbor that abuts us in the back. Yeah, nobody's ever mentioned anything to us, so it was kind of a surprise when we found this out.
Mm-hmm.
I would have expected somebody would have said, "Hey," but we didn't hear anything.
Huh. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody have any questions?
No, did I see in here a number that you're looking to have? A max number? 15, did I see, or?
Yeah.
15 is what we have currently, yeah. So, I mean, right now we don't have a lot of plans to get additional chickens, so it's probably going to go down from there, honestly.
I think it's 16, right?
Oh, 16,
Well, on the
okay.
front page, it says 15 of them.
Oh, it says 15, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think maybe 16 included the rooster, but he's gone.
Okay.
Oh, 15 of them, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Anybody have any questions?
I have no question.
No, I don't have any questions.
We're open to the public. Does the public have any questions? Okay.
No.
Back to the board then?
For discussion?
Yes.
Well, the question here is the zoning of this, correct?
Right. Yeah, they're not allowed to have chickens.
Okay.
And so we got to give a special exemption for chickens.
Yep.
Which we've done
Many times.
Yes.
lately. Everybody's getting chickens.
So if we make it a condition of approval that you won't have any roosters?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
And 15.
Yeah.
Maximum of 15.
Yeah, we could do that for sure.
Has anybody gone out and inspected this?
I-
How's it look? Pretty good?
Yes,
Clean, neat?
very clean. The roosters were walking around when we went up there. There was no issues whatsoever. The coop was very well constructed.
I can see
Other
it's
than
well
the
painted.
issue of the rooster, I think the neighbors would be okay with it.
Do you have eggs for us for? sample?
That's a bribe.
We could.
I know. We could have to, I was gonna ask you, Pat, if you got any.
No, thank you.
Okay, is there anything else?
I know, I
I'm
have
all
no
set.
problem with it.
I'm all set.
All right. You want to make?
I'd like to make a motion to approve ZBA 26-11 with these conditions. No more than 15 chickens and no roosters.
I'll second that motion.
All right.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so you have your special exception to have your chickens.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
See, that didn't take long.
no,
Mhm.
all right.
Come on, let's get to the solar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about solar.
Okay.
Now, when to go? When to go?
One to go.
Okay,
Okay, we're ready?
yes.
Yes.
My name's Bridget Elsmore. This is Bill Davidson. We work for Hoyle Tanner and Associates. We're here representing our client, Christian Laranger, also known as New Hampshire Solar Parent LLC. He is looking to subdivide this large 39-acre parcel on 522 Main Street. It's between Dunkin' Donuts and high school. He is looking to create two lots, one for his 3.5 megawatt solar facility.
Mhm.
That parcel we're proposing to have 100-foot frontage to the back area where we would have 19 acres for that lot. The other parcel would be would stay with the owner as currently deeded or trusted. That would be 3 acres in the front with additional acres on the peninsula in the back. There would be an easement through the solar facility area to access the peninsula in the back. That would leave the other lot with the 200 plus feet of frontage. So we're asking for a variance on the 100-foot for the solar facility. My understanding is it's based on sewer or septic.
Yes.
He seems to have plenty of acreage back here if he sold the property off, decommissioned the solar panels for septic, if needed in the future. Let's see. I came in January and discussed this with you guys. Pat and everyone agreed we'd come back with some additional legal counsel. They said we could be seeking non-conforming lot variance for the reduced frontage or go with a back lot. We're seeking reduced frontage
Right.
on this lot.
Okay.
We believe that it does not create anything contrary to public interest due to surrounding parcels being similar with
Mhm.
100-foot frontages or industrial uses, commercial uses. We feel like the spirit would be observed because the frontage is sufficient for solar field use. It just gives you access to majority of the acreage in the back. We feel like it would do substantial justice because, like I said, it replicates some of the surrounding areas. We do not feel like it would diminish the value. The parcel's mostly unused right now and has been for a long time. This would give it a purpose and usability, especially this commercial lot after subdivision. Let's see, unnecessary hardship. This parcel is rather large. This would give it some usability. Let's see, unreasonable. We don't feel like the frontage issues create any issues for the town that we can see. And I think that's about all I had. Bill, did you have anything to add on that? Okay.
Would you just go through and list the reasons? I know you did touch on some of them. But on the zoning for the variance,
Looks like I'm missing a page. I only go 1 through 4.
Okay, so you want me to hit on 5?
yeah,
Yep.
Okay, so it says no fair and substantial relationship exists between the general public purposes of the ordinance. So this provides safe and adequate access. I don't feel like the sewer, it would be an issue here, like I said, because the septic could be located in the 19 acres of the larger section of the parcel. So say this did get sold for future use. I don't see that being unsafe in any way. Proposed use is a reasonable one because the frontage reduction does not prevent the property from being reasonably developed and sufficient access to the lot is still provided. Development is happening in the back lot where there's plenty of acreage. See, it says explain if the criteria in subparagraph A are not established, an unnecessary hardship will be deemed to exist if and only if owning to special conditions of the property to distinguish it from other properties in the area, the property cannot be reasonably used in strict conformance with the ordinance, and a variance is therefore necessary to enable a reasonable use of it. So strict compliance of the 200-foot frontage requirement creates unnecessary restrictions on how the property can be divided and used based on the site layout. So the configuration would be almost impossible to subdivide and still create 200-foot frontage lots in this area. DOT has been contacted, and according to highway driveway permits, we have access for 2 driveways within
Mhm.
this lot based on its history.
Right.
Okay.
One good thing to add too is the existing sewer. There's a gap in the existing sewer.
And that microphone there.
Sorry about that. Bill Davidson, Hoyle Tanner. One thing with the sewer and the requirement for the 200 or the 100 is the sewer that's in the road. And in this particular case, there's a gap on both ends. But the sewer is there if you needed to make a condition or something, if it ever changed ownership and had a different use, that sewer could be extended or a force main could go to the sewer. It's not like you could never get there. It's there. It's just there's a gap for whatever reason that may be.
They close that sewer off. That sewer not even,
There's,
it's just sitting there.
thank you. Yes. Do you
I
have,
have one.
You have a bathroom? Yeah, I have it.
you have it? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so the main lot, the commercial lot would have the biggest frontage or the most frontage right now. And the other lot or the what goes back to the solar panels, that's going to have the shorter lot. I noticed that you have that in case, I was just looking, is there anything now in this easement that would get in the way? There's any culverts, any drainage, anything like that?
Not that I know of. There's nothing back here. We would have to create this access. We would try to reduce impacts in the wetland and the stream as much as possible.
Right,
This larger frontage commercial property would have to come to you guys based on what they want to do or site plan review.
yeah, site plan.
Yeah, we have no plans. We don't know what's happening there.
What I was really looking at was just what you have designated here, the corridor that will run back to the backland areas. Just to, I mean, I can't see, it doesn't appear that there's anything in there.
As far as drainage, I
Yeah.
think I have a swale and a small pond.
Yeah, I was
To
going to
treat.
say, I do see that, the stormwater pond. It doesn't look like there wouldn't be enough room to run the actual driveway itself in there. I mean, it looks like everything would work.
Yeah, and I think we'd have enough room to leave some buffer for trees also, which
Yes.
would be nice.
Right.
Okay, that's.
Mm.
Did you want to see this?
No, that's all right.
Did you want to see this big one?
Nope. I got most I got.
I got him.
I got this.
board have any questions?
Is that storm water pond, is that holding water or is that just for a big storm or?
You're talking about the one that'll be in the easement
Yeah,
area?
it's right there in the easement there. You got that storm water pond.
Well, generally, let me see what the notes say, but generally speaking, that would be for the storm water, yes.
That's a 100-year storm came in.
Well, let's see what it's tested for here.
Yeah, we would just be matching pre versus post flows. And treating whatever this
Okay.
change of
So it's sort
ground
of coming
cover
off the
is.
land?
We would just be directing flow from our development, our
Okay.
disturbed area. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be for any more than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's, I wondered about that.
The bigger pond in the back would take more flow
Right.
for change of ground cover down here.
Gotcha, okay.
And we'd have to go through alteration of terrain, DES, shoreline permit, wetland permit. There's quite a
Okay.
few permits that
Mhm.
are going to be involved in this. Once
All right.
we just want to get the frontage fixed first, make sure you guys are okay with that, and then we
Yeah.
can
Yep.
design the rest of it.
Gotcha, okay, thank you. Thank you, Candy.
Brian, do you have any questions?
No, as far as solar is on that 19-acre lot, it's all natural vegetation when you're done. It's not going to be paved or anything like that. It's going to be,
Yeah, our client likes to leave as much of the vegetation
Right.
as existing. That's why we don't have a lot of grading. We don't want to flatten it out
Right.
and disturb the soil. He has screws that will just go directly into the
Mhm.
ground, hold these off. They're actually bifacial, so in the snow can reflect on the backside. So he tries to get as much out of these as possible without, like I said, disturbing the ground, because it's easier for him not to mess with the ground
Sure.
cover.
Now, will the ground around the solar like be mowed and stuff like that for grass or what? Because you got to keep the grass down.
Yeah, he
somewhat.
definitely tries to maintain, I think it's about a foot or less of grass so that it doesn't creep up too
Right.
far.
Right,
Yeah, I think it's
Correct.
like twice a year. He usually goes through and roughly knocks everything down.
right, okay, yeah.
Any questions from anyone in the
Is there
audience?
going to
We
be a
have
fence?
somebody-
Fence? Yeah, there is a
Oh.
fence.
Yeah, he likes to have a fence just to protect
Do we
the
have
area, but
somebody?
he leaves
Like-
we call, and DES likes us to call out a wildlife
Mm.
gap in the bottom
You
for
gotta have a
smaller
wildlife fence.
critters.
Yeah,
So it's basically just keeping humans and larger critters out of it.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have, quite a bit of corridor for animal use around.
I have deer living underneath mine.
Yeah.
I love it, I love it.
even there'd probably be a gate going in off the Route 3.
Yeah, we'd like to put the gate on the other side of the stream crossing so that this parcel can access their back area. Actually, did we have it here? Yeah. So that whoever purchases this lot can access their peninsula area without going around the fence.
Okay, we're going to open it to public. Mike, did you have a question?
Mike's muted.
Mike, you're muted.
Okay.
Oh, do we have to do anything to get him?
No, just open comment and second.
We have someone on, but they're not
Yeah,
talking.
but sometimes they don't want.
But sometimes it is listening.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep.
All right, then there's no comments, so I'll close to the public, back to the board for,
6:24, close to public.
No, I've asked my questions concerning the vegetation and fencing.
Doug?
No, I think it's, saw this once before, yeah, I think it's a good.
Gee.
I have no question.
One of my concerns is putting a restriction on it, or that's where if it gets approved, it's for solar.
Right.
Because down the road, it would take, traffic study and whatever else there, or put another condition on it that if it wasn't going to be for solar, they would have to tap into the sewer for their 100-foot. Because
Okay.
if there's sewer there, the 100-foot
Yeah.
works.
Oh, yeah, no, the sewer goes Ben, or they bring it down, then all
Right.
this would be for naught.
So, you know, that's my only concern is that if we approve it and then they decide not to do the solar, they could use it for something else. So I would like to have a condition in there that's for the solar,
Okay,
and that if they don't want to use it for the solar or something happens, that they would have to tie into the sewer line, and then the 100-foot wouldn't be a non-compliance lot.
right, okay. Would you like to make that into a motion?
Are we ready for that? Yes.
What happened to my? Oh, here it is.
There it is, right here. I'll make a motion that approval of ZBA 26-10 be approved with the following conditions. That it's for a solar farm. The commercial lot is fine, but the rear lot there with the 100-foot frontage would be for the solar farm.
Yes,
And if the solar farm ever were to sell, or they don't decide not to put the solar farm in, then we put a condition on, they would have to tie into the sewer line, of which then the 100-foot frontage works.
yeah,
It wouldn't be a non-conforming lot.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
any other conditions?
Oh.
Are there any conditions or anything that is concerning to you?
No, I think that's a good point. I think that's it. That's all I have to. Oh,
Okay,
is that a motion? You put that?
That's the motion.
I'll second that motion.
okay. All right, well, the motion's been made and seconded to approve the application and also to put the condition on that if the solar farm is not going to stay there, then the property would have to tie into the sewer line, which would then make it a legal lot of record, or not, it would take away the non-conforming. Okay, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. There's no nays.
No nays.
So, yes, you've gotten your approval.
Thank you, guys.
With those conditions.
Yes.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, same here.
All right, now we have a set of minutes we need to,
Minutes?
Minutes, I read them over.
I'm
I'm okay with them.
okay with them.
All
Sound
right.
good.
I make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I second that motion.
minutes have been motion to approve and seconded. No other questions, so I will call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:29.
I second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we're
Did we-
done.
Did we beat last?
Nope. Last week was the 16.